Hi, hi, Knox. This is Fred from Metal Ops in France. How are you, Knox?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Really happy to interview you because the first time for me to interview you,
Yeah,
and
happy to talk to you.
we like very much your energy, the trash of you play for trash crossover trash. I
Thank
like
you.
very much since yeah you already released three studio albums.
hmm Yeah, three
But
LPs. Yeah, three LPs in this EP.
yeah, and the first yes, and the first time this EP, this new EP now it's the first time you release an EP. Before it was demo or just singles.
Yeah, um, we're working on our next LP, but we kind of realized that we weren't going to have anything out this year. So yeah, we're just like let's pick some of the songs that we've written for the LP and just put out an EP for now
Yeah,
with some
yeah,
fun covers and
yeah, yeah,
whatnot, and keep it
yeah.
going.
Yeah, okay, we are going more to go to speak more about the details. Yes, what I said that yes, I will really discover you in France with personally and we at metalop.com, but I think with Kill Grid. And after you release War Remains last year on
hmm
Century Media. First question: what what assessment? What the balance sheet? I don't know if you understand this word. What assess can you draw about these two last album and especially War Remains last year? You satisfied the reactions in
Yeah,
Europe, in America?
yeah. The reception has been insane. I wasn't expecting that.
Okay.
And after touring off of War Remains a few times and
Yeah.
then going back out with Frozen Soul this summer, um,
Yeah.
we could tell there's a lot way more support than there was, and a lot of people knew the
Okay.
songs and whatnot. It was awesome.
Okay. Okay. It's sad when I remember the title of the name title of the last album, War Remains.
hmm
When I put on the TV, when I look in the internet, Raw remains. I can say Raw remains still remains all over the world and especially in Middle East now. It's
Yeah,
sad. It's sad.
it's
It's a sad name. It's
yeah,
awful.
it's not. Yeah, it was never meant to be like a hard, like cool
Yeah,
name. It's actually pretty sad, and the
yeah, yeah,
album cover kind of
yeah.
reflects that.
Yeah. Your artworks are very dark in general. Very
Evil. Yeah,
evil. Yeah.
Joe Patagno does a great job.
Yeah, Jay Patagno. Yeah, yeah. I remember I had a poster of an old draw of him, an old painting. I don't remember for which band in my room. Joey Patagno, a very nice poster in the past. I don't remember the yeah, nice artist. Yeah, old school, old school way, old school stuff.
Yeah, and he's been really kind of keen on keeping it black and white because he usually uses a lot of
Ah,
color.
yeah, yeah,
And every time we've sent him tracks or stuff to start, or
yeah,
like I send him all my notes and whatnot.
yeah,
He
exactly.
uh
Yeah,
he's just like, okay, it's gonna be dark. Like, great,
yeah, yeah.
keep it dark.
Yeah. You are very productive band, very energetic because you released three albums, as I said, and the band was founded in 2016 in Richmond, Virginia. It's very young band. Huh.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, what 2000? We started in 2017. That's the
Yeah,
first. I got in January. So yeah, what are we at? We're closing in on 8 years.
yeah, yeah.
It's a long
Three,
time, but we've done a lot.
yeah. Yeah, in the past, Slayer was not so productive to release a new album of Metallica.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to
I
wait,
mean, they tore. They toured a lot though. We didn't tour.
You too. It opens a lot of roads for you to tour the clubs, the festival. I mean,
hmm
I guess you tour a lot. You,
Yeah, we'll be over in Europe
yeah,
next month.
yeah, yeah. And no date, no show if I'm right in Paris, and no show in France scheduled. Why? If I'm right,
I don't know. I didn't book it.
I, I,
uh,
I'm not hungry. I am hungry. I am hungry. We ask your tour manager. Yeah, no show, no gig in France. What the fuck?
last time we were in Europe, that's basically all we played was France
Exactly.
and the UK.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Okay, maybe next year for summer festivals.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. Okay. So let's speak more about this new EP, A Leap in A Leap in the Dark, Into the Dark, Into the Dark.
Yeah.
But do you know there is a Disbelief, a German band who released Killing Karma last year on Listenable Records, death metal bands, called Disbelief, and there is a song and a single video called A Leap into the Dark, in the Dark, in the Dark. Do you know that?
No,
It's not
not
a
at all.
wink, no, just a
No,
coincidence.
no, just a
Coincidence.
coincidence.
Okay. Alors, so how was born this idea to release an EP? It's a pretext to go on tour soon. How the world was born? You say I'm going B-sides, cover songs, a decibel song also.
Yeah, I mean, we just wanted to put something out like as fast as possible. So the place that we usually record our LPs shut down, so we had to find another recording studio.
Okay.
And luckily we found one, and the guy was relatively cheap. So we just kind of banged it out in a couple days,
Okay.
and kind of left it at that.
Okay.
And then we added all of the cover songs are from Kilgrid, recording Kilgrid and recording War Remains.
Okay, these two cover songs are from sessions from the two previous albums. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so
there's another cover coming out on a what's it called, on a compilation, but I don't have any information about it or when it's coming out.
Okay, okay, but it will be released aside.
Yeah.
Okay, later. Okay, so yeah, but we're going to speak by the end. Yeah, two cover songs. One from Obituary. I know sometimes you have a T-shirt, or your colleague in the band, you have a T-shirt Obituary. I don't remember. So we will.
Yeah, it's me. I wear it all the time.
Okay, yeah. Okay. You know them personally? They live in Florida, but
we've toured with them before, and every time they roll through Richmond, we all hang out and have a good time.
Okay, so you are a huge fan of them since a long time. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, you know personally Tardy Brothers. Okay. I know more Donald and Trevor Perez. Some guitarists. Okay, so you choose this song, and also another song, the last song of the EP, from a punk of the 80s British punk band, Angel Dogs.
English Dogs.
English Dogs. Why did you choose this? Because you could choose GBH or Dead Kennedys? No.
No. I think Zach picked it because he was just playing around with that riff while we were recording. He's like, let's just record that song. Okay, it's pretty. Not a lot of thought involved.
Very spontaneous. I like punk. Very spontaneous. Yeah. Live. Okay. What's the guitar tuning on? I know you are the singer, but what's the guitar tuning on this song? Just classic E standard, or maybe
I think we play an E flat.
Okay. Like Slayer.
Or like Pantera. Yeah, Slayer and Pantera, or play an E flat. I think. Okay. Don't quote me on that. I don't know.
And in general, what's the guitar tuning? Because I like a bit to play guitar. What's the guitar tuning if you want to learn your songs? What's your guitar tuning in general for the guys in the band?
Yeah, I think it's E flat.
E flat in general. Okay. I have fucking sound I like very much, just this with the reverb and the effect and very raw but trashy.
Yeah, pretty dry.
Yeah, very natural, very live, very okay. And so there are three songs: Betting on the Ends, A Leap into the Dark, and Differing Art.
Deafening Heartbeats. Yeah.
So this is unreleased tracks. These three tracks are unreleased songs. Yeah. Okay. You compose them very quickly for this EP, or on the road, maybe after War Remains or during War Remains tour?
No, like we're always writing. So even when we were recording War Remains, we were still writing songs. So we've got like a pretty big library of riffs and songs. So I know Will is constantly always working on them. So when we all decided to put an EP out, if I remember correctly, um, he was like, "Well, these are done, like
Okay.
done, done."
Okay.
So we listened to them, and they're sick, and we just like, okay, those will work, and they all kind of feel similar. They're pretty cool. So yeah.
Okay. And on tour, you are able to compose, to write lyrics. It's okay on tour. Sometimes it's difficult on tour, on the road.
To, yeah, I always write.
Oh, okay.
I've got a bunch of different
Adrenaline.
lists and notes and
Okay.
notebooks and
Drafts.
just full of
Okay.
not no, that's like the final stuff.
Oh,
But I just
okay.
have like pages of just like random sentences or like things that I'll hear that
Okay.
I think sound cool, and I'll try and uh just a list of ideas and or concepts that I want to talk about, and then try and
Some
weave that all
topic.
together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are able to write before the music and the music arrived after, or the guys propose
Oh
your
no,
music and after
yeah,
in the
yeah, I have to do it after because I can't. And then especially even when we're recording, I have to restructure some things because the guys don't like
okay.
exactly how I had it. So I have to rewrite it and kind of re-listen or like relearn what I was hearing because I heard it completely different than everyone else.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a lot of back and forth, but it's good.
Okay. And there is also a song, Casquette, which was only available with on vinyl with a special edition with Decibel magazine, if I'm right, in
Yeah.
2021. So it's a very good idea because sometimes other bands make that, but don't release it on other later on other compilation or album.
Hmm.
And sometimes it's difficult to catch this song, this vinyl.
Yeah,
Good idea.
there aren't many of them. So like it was just in whoever had a Decibel subscription. So I don't know how many that was, but once they released it, uh, we were kind of like, well, that's cool that it came out like that, but we would rather have it in a like on an actual album of ours. So to give it like a proper release.
Okay. There is no relation with the Song of Death, Open Casket. No.
Hmm?
There is no relation, this title song, with Casket, the song Open Casket with Death,
No.
from Death. Bon. No. Okay, 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 okay. It's a very brutal song, very short and very brutal song.
Hmm.
It's a,
Yeah.
and the sound is more raw, maybe rawer. I find very raw.
Yeah. Raw.
RRAW. Yeah, raw. Yeah. Tell me more about this song because it's a very special. I find it's a different song in their EP in the middle.
Um, when did we record that? I think
Decibel
I
ask you for
yeah, I but I'm trying to figure out like I think we recorded it for maybe to be on on an LP.
okay, okay,
But then Decibel asked us to do the flexi
flexible. Yeah, yeah.
um for the Decibel tour, and we're like, okay, we can just here you go.
Okay,
Here's one.
okay. And after with 6 songs, how did you decide the track listing or which cover song with the guys? Because you have 5 guys in the band, so maybe some people, someone say, "Oh no, I prefer that," or no.
No,
No.
we're usually pretty anal about track sequencing,
Okay,
but I don't think anyone was like really hard pressed about it for this one.
okay.
Because there's so little. I mean, it's not a whole LP worth of material,
Yeah, yeah.
so it's pretty short. So it'll be it's over in a flash. So there's no point in
Okay, okay.
get get upset about 3 songs.
And Century Media Records, your label, the record deal is over now with this EP, or maybe can we expect a new full-length studio album with on
Yeah,
Century Media?
yeah.
Or,
The EP has nothing to do. They're
okay,
putting it out, but
yeah,
it doesn't
okay.
do have anything to do with our LP contract.
So you already work on a new stuff on a new.
Yeah, we'll probably record it after we get home from Europe.
Okay, okay. New record. What you say?
We're going to record it when we get home from Europe.
Okay. And an idea to record a live album, maybe or no, it's over. No, it's on the fashion. You have all.
Yeah, we haven't thought about it, but that would be cool. We've never talked about it, but
okay.
I think we play better live than we do on the record. That's for sure.
Okay.
Way faster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because your music it's made for live.
Yeah,
definitively.
totally.
What do you think about this revival of thrash metal, crossover, bands like You, Iron Vegan, Power Trip, Municipal Waste, or Dust Bolt in Germany? What do you think about this Grove Street in the UK? What do you think about this thrash metal revival? It's
I think it's cool.
years.
It seems like a lot of people, especially, I mean, Municipal Waste is turning 25 next year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they've been around since I was a kid, and I've been a fan of theirs since I was a kid. So it's nice to see a band stay touring, stay putting out records, staying positive, and kind of, lifting everybody up. I think that's really awesome. So to kind of to be touring a lot and be like, mentioned alongside them and stuff is really cool. That's something I never thought I could do.
Okay. And it's a mix of different influences, like in the 80s, heavy punk, heavy metal, punk metal. It was thrash metal was born like that with these influences, and now more influences from thrash metal, from hardcore, death metal. There is a mix of that. It evolves and maybe more technical than in the 80s. It depends. And the song.
Yeah, and you brought up a good point because like there's so many different influences coming into it that you could or we can potentially play any type of show. We could play a hardcore show, we could play a punk show, we could play a crossover show, we could play a death metal show. We've been on death metal tours, we stick out, but you can hear the influence or you can hear the similarities that kind of merge everything together. So we play whatever we want.
It's a good card to go on festival, etc. And now a huge influence from according to me, a huge influence for you in the music of Enforced is Slayer.
Oh, for sure, Slayer and Sepultura. That's it.
Yeah, and Sepultura, yes, the first song of the EP, there is some riff, a bit of Sepultura song, Desperate Cry, a bit, just after before the solo. I was talking about the song Betting on the Edge, if I'm right.
Yeah.
Okay, you agree. Okay, but Slayer, what do you think of that comeback? Kerry King released his solo album at the same time. Slayer announced the live reformation with Tom Araya, etc., and Gary Holt and Kerry King and Paul Bostaph. What do you think? Maybe did you see them live because they made 3 or 4?
I saw them on their farewell tour. I haven't been able to see the new. I haven't seen them yet, but I'll probably see them. It was an awesome show.
But what do you think of that comeback now, live? Yeah, surprise. It's a good thing.
No, I'm cool with it. It's awesome. I think a lot of bands, especially of like their age and from their like they've been around forever, that like they feel the need to break up.
Yeah,
because they've been doing it so long. But in the long run, you honestly just need a break.
Sometimes, because they were always on the road, like you.
Yeah, and it's like you don't need to break up. You just need to take a breather. So them coming back, it's just like, well, I figured you would once you kind of calm down and took a break and relaxed for a few years. You're gonna come right back to it because you're gonna miss it.
Yeah.
So breaking up is kind of don't do that. Don't say that.
Tom Araya seems to be very happy to come back, but because the problem was the intensity of the tour, etc., all over the world, and at 50, soon 60 years old, you prefer to be a bit more at home, to do other things. But maybe can we hope a new studio album? That's a question.
I hope that'd be cool. I can't wait to hear it if they do it.
Okay. like Black Sabbath, you know, that stops, they
Mhm.
come back, etc. But okay. Okay, what do you? I know. Last question before to conclude. You played at a live show in Columbia, South Carolina, last September with Madball.
Yeah,
Alors, Rock is not in the band now, but
no.
Madball. But how was the show in Columbia for you? Because you were a special guest last September.
Oh, it was awesome. It was so sick. I didn't think, well, I never thought I would be playing, like club shows with Madball. I always
Okay.
figured, like we'll come across each other, we'll play together in like a festival or something, but never like
Okay.
in South Carolina of all places. Like, and the shows were great.
Yeah.
Um, and then we played at a festival with them after that in Florida with
Okay.
Pig Destroyer and a few other people. It was awesome.
Big Destroyer. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I different. Okay. How many people were there at Columbia approximately with Madball?
Uh, it
1,000?
was packed. 1,000, no.
More, more.
Like 250, 250.
Okay. Oh,
It
wait,
was a
club.
real, it's a
Club.
small place.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's a different energy. It's very close to the crowd.
Hmm. Yeah, and it was
Okay.
a really the stage wasn't all that high. I think it was like 2 feet.
Yeah.
So I was jumping off everything.
And for you to play in a small club, a big hall, like Slayer in a live album or open air, it's okay for you for festival. You
Yeah,
play.
it doesn't matter to me. We've played basements, we played living rooms, we played Hellfests.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't matter
yeah.
as
Okay,
long as everyone's having a good time.
okay. What do you want to add? So yeah, European tour, but no French date, no French show. But
Sorry about that.
I'm a bit sad, but okay. But next time, what do you want to add about this EP to the French fans, the European fans, and tell me?
Uh, I hope you, I hope you just listen to it. I mean, if you don't pick up a copy,
Yeah.
you're not hurting my feelings. But just give it a listen
Feeling?
and consider it. Yeah. So just thanks for your ears and thanks for your time.
Okay. I thank you very much, Knox,
You're
and
welcome.
see you next time.
Absolutely. Take it
Bye.
easy.